Sri Lankan protesters lit flames and offered prayers on Wednesday, remembering thousands killed in the final stages of the country's decades-long civil war, which began in 1983. Protesters gathered outside the president's office, floated flowers in the nearby sea, and prayed for all those who died in the 26-year civil war, including Tamil civilians, Tamil rebels, and government soldiers. The protesters also shared rice porridge, the only food the people could have in the final stages of the fighting because of heavy blockade of supplies. It is the first ever event where mostly majority ethnic Sindalis openly memorialized the minority group. According to conservative United Nations estimates, the civil war killed 100,000 people, in which the actual number is believed to be much higher. Meanwhile, a United Nations experts panel report says at least 40,000 Tamil civilians were killed in the final months of the fighting alone. Human rights activists have asked the Philippine Supreme Court to block Congress from proclaiming Ferdinand Marcos Jr. as the next president, alleging that he lied when he said he had not been convicted of any crime. The Commission on Election twice dismissed their petition and 6 other similar complaints to cancel Marcos Jr.'s candidacy papers ahead of the May 9th vote. The petitioners elevated the case to the highest court on Tuesday, saying Marcos Jr. was convicted in 1995 of tax evasion with a jail term which should have permanently barred him from seeking public office. Besides, a 1997 Court of Appeals ruling upheld Marcos Jr.'s conviction for failing to file income tax returns from 1982 to 1985 and ordered him to settle his unpaid taxes and fines, but did not mention any imprisonment. The petitioners also want the court to temporarily block the Senate and the House of Representatives from undertaking an official canvassing of votes starting next week that would eventually proclaim Marcos Jr. as the winner.